The U.S.-led coalition says its military approach in Iraq and Syria is succeeding. It claims ISIL is losing ground and that more needs to be done now to prepare for a post-ISIL reality.
We're going to prepare carefully and we're going to proceed relentlessly. But I'm confident that we are going to succeed.
We now have the momentum in this fight and clear results on the ground. And this week, we're making the further plans and the further commitments that will help us deliver to ISIL the lasting defeat that it deserves.
Carter and Kerry were jointly hosting a meeting of delegates from more than 30 countries. The aim, to integrate diplomatic and defense strategies, not just for defeating ISIL, but for rebuilding afterwards.
We have to create living conditions in the deliberated areas in which the people are able and willing to return. So therefore we need engagement, but for this engagement we need some money.
Billions, in fact, according to United Nations estimates, on resettling the millions of people displaced by the fighting. This week's event raised $2 billion in pledges. Meanwhile, as the military campaign intensifies, so too have the airstrikes. The U.S. says it's using precision air power to destroy ISIL staging areas and operations. The Department of Defense releasing this footage of a strike on Manbij, near the Syrian-Turkish border. A UK-based human rights group says those strikes have killed more than 50 civilians, many of them children. It also says Russian and Syrian strikes on rebel-held cities, including Aleppo and Douma, have killed dozens more. In his closing remarks, Kerry admitted there's no instruction manual for defeating ISIL. He praised America's allies for their contributions, but urged them to better cooperate, to share resources and information. Roee, Ruttenberg, CCTV in Washington.